Today we have something special for you guys. It saves space, it's cheap, and it'll game.
This is an HP all-in-one PC we picked up for under $400. Is it a good buy for you gamers out there? We're about to find out, but first, a word from today's sponsor.
Today's video is brought to you by Lexar and their new NM970 Gen 4 SSD with exceptional performance of up to 7,400 megabytes per second read and 6,500 megabytes per second write with capacities of up to 4 terabytes and is also compatible as an upgrade drive for the PlayStation 5. It does all this while consuming 40% less power than DRAM cache-enabled SSDs on the market. This SSD is perfect for your next workstation or high-end gaming PC, and you can learn more by checking the link in the description down below. And big thanks again to Lexar for sponsoring today's video. Now let's get into the video, shall we?
We're about to unbox a monitor and a computer at the same time.
Did you know those things exist? Yeah, this is an all-in-one PC from HP, and it has been professionally refurbished, as you can see on the box. We'll see how professional it is, HP. But we bought this on eBay from a third-party seller, so I have no idea if they actually refurbished it or they just got the refurbished PC to sell on their store.
Yeah, we have no clue if HP ever actually touched this. I already really like the pattern of the bezel. It makes me think of that one, which totally separate company, but was it the Gigabyte laptop that we looked at that was white with the speckles?
Yes, white and speckles.
You guys can't see that yet, but I can.
You can't see the speckles.
Oh God.
So yeah, it's upside down now, ladies and gentlemen. But this thing features a Ryzen 3 processor, the 5450U, which is a 4-core 8-thread, 8 gigs of RAM, a 256 gig SSD, and a 1 terabyte hard drive. And at under $400, refurb by the way, at under $400, oh God, professionally refurbed my ass. There's definitely some scuffness about this, but
hey, that's part of the refurb, right?
Not bad. I do like the speckle design though, by the way.
Super sleek.
Yeah, super sleek. A nice little trade-off, which looks like there's like a coffee stain right there. I don't know. Refurb price, if you want to buy this new, it is around $500. We'll have links for both in the comments down below.
So outside of the actual HP, we get a charging brick, which is, I guess, not really charging. It's gonna have a battery, but only 90 watts. Very power efficient. It's honestly less than a lot of the laptops that we look at. And you gotta keep in mind, this is powering a full-size, full brightness screen as well as a computer. Ooh, we get the white keyboard and mouse, kind of like the new Victuses. So that looks pretty cool. And then, so we do have some ports on this PC because keep in mind, this is not just a monitor, guys. This is a PC and a monitor.
Yeah, and for ports, we have an HDMI out, which means you can add another monitor if you want to. We do have a gigabit Ethernet. We have the power port, and I'm gonna say 2 USB 2s and 1 USB 3 is what we're looking at there. So ports are fine. That's the biggest issue with these all-in-ones and why a lot of people don't get them is once the display dies, you don't really have a working computer anymore. So you have more points of failure. It's similar to a laptop in a way, but it's, you know, not as portable as a laptop. So most people who think of all-in-ones go for a laptop instead of an all-in-one.
Yeah, and then on the other side, I think we just have a power button.
Power button's right here.
Okay, yeah, and then we also, right here, on the left side of the screen, we do get 1 USB 3 and charging port and then a combo headphone jack.
More
and then
ports.
I think we get, is that our camera?
I think that's our webcam.
That's actually kind of cool. For people who really like having like the privacy filter, you know, click in and go out, we got to test that webcam. We can't forget. That's
Jonah.
our new thing.
But we'll power this thing on, make sure it actually works, but with that 1080p display and Vega graphics, which again aren't gonna be amazing for gaming, we should be fine with Minecraft, Fortnite, Roblox, maybe Overwatch on lower settings, but this ain't gonna be some gaming not Warzone, exactly. This ain't gonna be some gaming powerhouse that's gonna, well, run games at high refresh rate. It's really more of an office computer that might play some games on the side, and we'll see if it actually works.
We had a light on, but
It looks like it turned on.
And we do get pretty decent tilt range, but that's pretty much it. You can't go portrait mode or anything like that. Hold on, what is this? Why does it say Windows?
Wait, who
did this?
Who refurbed this? What is this?
Oh gosh.
I've never seen anything like that before. Who added that in the top right corner and made the custom wallpaper?
I genuinely think that, man, I'm like, how am I not gonna offend people? I feel like that's for boomers. Like, because I feel like it's mostly older people that really love buying these for like their pictures and stuff. I almost think they do that so they're like, they don't have to ask what version they have.
There is no way HP did that. There's no way. This has to be some third-party refurbisher that did this. But anyways, I'm just kind of curious, who owns an all-in-one who watches this video right now? If you're watching it, you might actually have one and be like, wow, they're gaming on my computer. But I'm just kind of curious who's actually buying these. I think it's mainly businesses or people who don't want laptops and just want to give their parents or grandparents a computer that is much simpler simpler to set up. Basically, plug in the keyboards, you're good to go. No extra monitor or anything.
Oh, touchscreen.
And it is touchscreen, so you got that as well. That's kind of cool.
That's kind of crazy. The screen isn't glossy, but I was like, I'm gonna feel really dumb if we do this whole video and never talk about that. That's a selling point.
It is a selling point. People like touchscreen, so it's a big old tablet at this point.
We have to use the full setup.
Yeah,
we
full setup.
Because you know what's this is weird.
It's a full setup for under $400.
All in one. Normally we got to go through and like buy all this stuff separate. And look at that. We don't even need to buy a mouse pad because we're using a Toasty Bros build mat available at PCBros.tech.
Yes, buy one today. It is a fourth of the price of this entire setup, so buy one today.
So let's see how many USB ports we have left after we plug these in.
So you said there was one on the side, so we only have 2 left then.
Definitely limited. We should have Wi-Fi and, yep, we have Wi-Fi and Bluetooth. That is, I know it's a dumb point, but that is another small point that we got to keep in mind. Let's go ahead and verify the specs too. I know we talked about them, but we never really looked at them. So we got, as Matt said, a Ryzen 3 4525U,
Yes.
4525U. That's a complex, but it's a 4-core 8-thread, and the base speed right now is 2.7 gigahertz.
It was
it's
boosting up
running
to
at
4
4 right now.
Yeah, so that's pretty nice.
Just chilling. We have 8 gigs of RAM. This is a bit of a caveat. We do have 2 RAM slots at 3200 megahertz, but we're only using 1 stick. So
And it is SODIMM, by the way, so it's similar to laptop RAM.
And it is
before we upgrade
upgradable?
it. I would
Oh, look.
assume so, but
we have 2 drives.
yeah, it should be the SSD and the hard drive.
256 gig Western Digital. I think the SN530 is Gen 3. It might even be SATA even. WD, I think it's 1 terabyte. Yeah, 1 terabyte.
1 terabyte.
Hard drive is probably laptop form factor. Here's our Radeon graphics. How much dedicated RAM? We got
512, baby.
512, which that is something that you can change in usually like the BIOS if you want, or sometimes in the Radeon settings, but we're gonna leave it stock.
Yeah, leave stock with Vega. It doesn't make much of a difference most of the time, but you can't do it if you feel like it and you feel like the application needs to. But yeah, it's working. That wallpaper's hilarious though.
Right.
Like I can't get over the Windows 11. We got to see what we're working with the webcam here.
Let me go ahead and flip my
Reveal it.
camera.
Oh my! Oh, this is kind of wide. All right, switch to video or run video.
Okay, we're on video. Here, let's see what settings we got.
Oh, we're only at 0.9
720p?
meg. Oh yeah, there we go.
60 hertz. Okay, all right. You know, we'll give that a go. We'll give
It's
that
a
a go.
0.9 megapixel sensor. That looks
You guys
beautiful.
ready? Ah! Here we go. That's the test.
Oh, this is gonna be loud. I did a good job suppressing
Good
that.
noise
Actually.
suppression. What the heck? Did we find the Windows 11 hidden gem?
Is this perfect for your Zoom calls? Yes, I think it is. But yeah, we gotta load up some games on this thing. We have enough storage to load up a decent amount. We'll try some esports titles and see what this thing can do. But yeah, so far, so good for an all-in-one.
Triple A.
AAA.
All right, guys, we're playing Valorant. We're doing some team deathmatch. We're waiting to actually get in this game here so I can show you guys the settings. But 1920 by 1080. This is just a 60 hertz, 24-inch 1080p display, so that's all we're gonna be able to do. We're gonna make sure that we are on pretty much all low settings. I'll go ahead and just even turn that off just in case. But yeah, pretty much all low settings. And you know, it's not the most prettiest looking game at that point, but at least we're getting above the 60 hertz refresh rate.
No, it's not bad. And I will say, this is the second time we've had an all-in-one. I've been very impressed with all-in-one displays. Like, they actually look really nice compared to some other cheaper monitors you might get with like a cheap computer. And they're, whoa. It doesn't like touchscreen input. It is not a fan.
Can I get shoot with it? I don't know, like, it's so weird. That's the first time we ever had a touchscreen that like just didn't do anything.
That's weird.
Yeah,
Oh,
first
yes.
kill, baby. Yeah, the biggest takeaway too is you would not want to use these peripherals for gaming. And honestly, just because I'm me, and I think the whole Toasty Bros and PC Bros team would agree, because we're kind of gamers at heart, I would suggest replacing the mouse and keyboard anyways, even if you're not planning on gaming, just because it just feels a lot better in your hands. And honestly, this stuff just does not have the best feel.
It doesn't let you hit heads.
Man, yeah, it's hard.
The struggle in these streets.
It's really hard, like once I find my placement, it's hard with this mouse to like move. Like it just doesn't drag very well.
I don't know, you're hitting more headshots than I normally see. I think this is the new
I thought I could get to
setup.
that. No major stutters, mostly over 100 FPS most of the time. Latencies aren't bad. Really the big takeaway is, I mean, you know, the screen at the end of the day, it's not high refresh rate, so it definitely does not feel super smooth. The peripherals are for office use at best. So those are really the main two takeaways, honestly.
At best.
Let's click one more head. Ow.
Oh! Yes,
Yeah. All right, that's it.
Valorant.
I'm leaving before anyone can get me.
Get out of there. Next game.
Uh.
Welcome to Fortnite, ladies and gentlemen. What is happening? It's kind of what I expect. It feels like an APU. It really feels like Vega APU right here. And my space bar is not working, not the best. And we're getting some sound lag. It's all over the place, baby. But we're gonna try our best. But yeah, 20 FPS on the drop. Again, we'll give it some time when we land here to see if things get a bit better. But so far, Fortnite seems to be out of the question. And also, we are running single channel laptop memory. So again, even with all-in-ones, the single channel problem that Fortnite has is not gonna go away. 1080p, 25%. Ah, yes.
This is the Fortnite we know.
This is the Fortnite we know and love. Yeah.
Yeah.
Guys, again, it's not about the PC, it's about the gamer. You can't catch my sarcasm. This is not an ideal Fortnite experience. All right, what we like to do, especially in Fortnite with these systems that really struggle a bit, and we have to run at these awful settings, is just bump up the percentage a little bit and see if it gets any better. So let's go ahead and bump it up to, let's go to 50%. So we're looking at 720p low settings right now. Is it gonna break? No, it's not. This is much more visible, and I'll say it's not substantially different. So 720p. I left my load. Hello? I can't bring that with me? That sucks. Let me turn this music off. Thank you. We'll say this is my second time playing Fortnite today. I've already had enough, guys.
God, it just sounds so gross. It's like mac and cheese.
Did I just get killed by that bot with the SMG? Or is that somebody else off in the distance? I don't know. Either way, I think we can deem this thing not a gaming PC. But it is capable of playing Valorant at least. So if you really want to get mad at your all-in-one PC and play Valorant, you can certainly do that. But what we'll do is, because I think, again, this thing is more targeted for office use with gaming on the side, we'll run some like benchmarks, run like Cinebench or something and see what this Ryzen CPU compares to, because it's an interesting Ryzen CPU. I want to see what it compares to on the other APU side of like laptops and stuff. And then we'll just kind of wrap this video up and kind of discuss all-in-ones as a whole and why they really aren't meant for gaming.
Alright guys, we just got done benchmarking our all-in-one gaming PC, and overall, you know, for the $379 price point, it actually did pretty well. I mean, normally going to be paying about $500 for one of these new at the time of filming this video, so if you're looking for an all-in-one, this is definitely a really good PC. However, if you're looking for a gaming PC, we obviously wouldn't tell you to go out of your way to buy one of these.
Yeah, in general, all-in-ones just aren't good for gaming. You might end up seeing this at like, well, your house maybe. You may have this as like the home computer, and you could play some gaming on the side with Valorant and stuff, but it's not very upgradable and you're kind of just stuck with this in its current configuration. So if you're okay with Valorant, this is good for you. But yeah, if you want to shop around for one of these bad boys, check the links in the description down below. They will be affiliate links. They will help us out. Once again, this was a refurb model from eBay for about $375. You can buy them new on Amazon anywhere between $450 to $500. So if you want to get Amazon shipping with a new warranty, you can do that as well. But yeah, let us know what you think of all-in-one PCs. Have you bought one recently? Do you think they should still exist? Let us know in the comment section down below.
So as always, we hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, make sure you check out our other 2 YouTube channels and also our twitch.tv/ToastyBros, and do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
And we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.
Peace out. So this all-in-one right here will be for sale at PCBros.tech. It'll probably be a local only just to make it a nice, quick, and easy sale. But hey, when we do those, we usually discount stuff like this really well.
You know who else is discounted and local only? Jonah.
Jonah.
PCBros.tech. You want a Jonah today for the low, low price of, you know what? I'm gonna say $1 million. $1 million. Jonah is all yours. See you guys later. Goodbye.